So I was walking my dogs, and I have two small Shih Tzus. So I'm walking my dogs, and I see what is supposed to be a dog, but looks like a silverback gorilla on a leash coming in my direction. And the owner of this beast, if you will, was like, "Hey, watch your dogs." And in New York, that translates to hide your animals immediately because my dog is about to eat yours, right? And so, of course, luckily, I was really, really close to my house. I was able to just bring my dogs back inside and wait for Cujo over there to pass by. And it got me thinking. It really did. It got me thinking with regards to the spiritual community, because I think we all have a dog on a leash, you know? And some of our dogs are cute little pocket dogs that fit inside of our purse, you know? They're very gentle, sweet, cute, quiet, keep to ourselves type dogs, right? Some of us have dogs on a leash that are, medium size or small and super rambunctious and loud and ready to tussle, right? And then there are those few sort of Vin Diesel dogs, right? Those Jason Momoa type dogs on a leash that are just out here, needing a lot of ownership and control in order not to wreak havoc in the world. And it's one of those things where we need to take a minute and kind of invest in ourselves and say, are we doing a good job as a dog owner regarding our spirit? Of course, I'm speaking metaphorically, right? Regarding our spirit, are we doing a good job as spirit owners to train our spirit, to listen to our spirit, to really ensure that it is contributing to society and not being a menace, right? Do we have that spirit that is gentle, or do we have a spirit that is reckless and needs a lot of control, And I think it's important for us to assess that, because that incident, what it taught me was, and I mean, granted, if you would have seen the size of this dog, I'm telling you, it would have taken 3 people with a leash to hold on to this dog if it decided to while out, okay? But what I learned is that owner knew the type of dog that he had, knew what could potentially go wrong, and also knew that if shit went left, he had no control of that beast whatsoever. And so he was giving me that heads up, like, listen, lady, if my dog decides to have your dogs as a snack, there's literally nothing I can do about it. You need to, like, get it together. And so I was blessed to have that warning, but that warning came with a consciousness. It came with an understanding of this person's dog, of their spirit. And I think that that's what's important in the spiritual community right now, just using this as an analogy, that we need to be aware of the type of spirit we have, of the type of energy we carry, of the type of, fluids that walk and that we carry within us, right? The spirits that we carry with us. It's important to have awareness, especially when we're dealing with spiritualism and our spiritual core, like the spirits that walk with us. We have thousands of them, hundreds of them within a lifetime. And having an awareness of who walks with you is extremely important, because these are dogs on a leash when you really think about it. And some of them can while out. Some of them have triggers. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? And so, I don't know. It just got me thinking. It really did. It was just one of those moments where it just kind of all hit me at once, Because I remember also, too, when I was really little, there was a situation where I was outside and I had an outdoor cat at the time, and me and the cat used to play outside all the time. And I remember one time a dog got off of its leash and came and attacked my cat. And I was maybe like 12 or 13, and I just remember punching the shit out of this dog, just like punching it, kicking it to get it off my cat, and eventually it did. It got off my cat. And so there's another lesson. Like I had thought about that after this big Cujo incident. I had thought about that incident too, and it's like that's another lesson. Like if you don't have your dogs in check, if you don't have your spirits in check, someone else will. Someone else will in the spiritual streets. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I was just kind of conflating these two ideas together, but I think it's relevant. I think it's something that you and I need to check what kind of dogs we got, and we need to keep that leash tight. Anyway, my name's Leilani. This is The Magical Solution, and this is how we grow.